In trouble, what else has happened? Like, what has changed?
Well, she has moved out of state, quit her job, so her insurance no longer covers him.
Okay.
In that aspect. And, the court costs, fines.
In Judge Vonda B's courtroom, excuses collapse under the weight of responsibility. A grandfather's humility highlights a mother's selfishness as she travels, owns a condo, yet neglects her autistic.
Okay, here's the issue. In order to modify any type of child support situation, whether you receive child support or you don't receive child support, there has to be what's called a material and substantial change. That means that AJ's living arrangements would have had to have changed.
Autistic child's needs, prompting Judge Vonda to cut through her entitlement and order firm support. Sell your condo seals the truth that luxuries never outweigh care. A grandmother then pleads for her grandson's stability.
In you guys' case, you agreed in mediation to no child support. So to go from no child support to receiving child support, you would have to fall in one of those categories for a material and substantial change. And based on what you said, you really don't fall into one of those.
That's very disappointing.
While his mother Nikki pursues social media fame, Judge Vonda exposes Nikki's income, dismisses her victim card, and rules for accountability, reminding her that likes don't pay bills. The winner here is Sterling. Finally, a father quits.
So she's just free of any obligation? I mean...
Well, I wouldn't say she's necessarily free, but remember, you all did come to an agreement in mediation to no child support. So in order to start receiving child support, you would have to show that something has changed.
Steady work to chase music, insisting on dreams over duty. But Judge Vonda reminds him, your child doesn't pause while you chase music, as math strips away his excuses, enforcing back pay, medical coverage, and support. Across all cases.
So let's say, for instance, at the time of mediation, AJ still resided with her. Now he lives with you, then we can entertain child support at that point. But nothing has really changed since you guys have gone to mediation. Therefore, you wouldn't be entitled to receive any child support, unfortunately.
I understand.
Cases, the gavel delivers one unshakable truth. Parenting is about action, not excuses. And in family court, the child always comes first. Another day in Judge Vonda's courtroom brings stories that feel painfully real.
I mean, is there nothing I can do? Absolutely.
As far as I'm concerned, no, there's nothing you can do. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Your
Is
Honor.
there anything further?
No, ma'am. Not at this time.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay. Well,
Two fathers, worlds apart in age and experience, yet both colliding with the same reality of responsibility. The first is a man worn down by life itself. He works two jobs.
What's going on?
Well, my ex-husband, since last year, doesn't come and get our children, doesn't take care of them, and he is just in and out of their lives, and I'm tired of it.
Jobs, dragging himself from shift to shift, exhaustion visible in his shoulders and eyes, yet his effort speaks louder than any excuse. His sacrifices aren't hidden. They're carved into his daily routine, every paycheck stretched.
For a year, because he decided to step outside of our marriage and have another child.
Oh, okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
Neither was I.
All right.
Every hour stolen from sleep so his child can be provided for. Still, the mother demands more, and frustration fills the air. Judge Vonda listens carefully.
So he has an outside child. How old is that child?
He ought to be about 1.
Okay.
Knowing this case isn't about neglect or excuses, but about how much more one person can give when already stretched beyond breaking. She weighs the scales with precision, reminding both parents that support is not punishment.
Do you know where he works?
Yes, he owns his own mechanic shop.
All right. Do you know how much he makes?
I do. He makes about $120 a year.
Okay. Does he do anything financially to support the children?
Not really.
But partnership, ensuring neither is destroyed, but the child remains cared for above all else. Then comes the second case, a young father barely 21, still stumbling into adulthood, already drowning in responsibilities.
And you said he doesn't pick them up or anything like that?
Every once in a blue moon.
All right. All right. Do you pay health insurance or does he pay health insurance?
I pay for everything.
Okay. How much is the health insurance?
About $326 a month.
And that's for the children only.
Never imagined. His voice trembles as he admits leaving one job and scrambling to secure another, fear and determination clashing in his words. He pleads for understanding, but in family court.
All right. So let's take a look here. I see that he did not show up for court today. All right. I noticed he was served to be here today, looking at the documents that are before me.
Sympathy cannot outweigh accountability. Judge Vonda sees not laziness, but immaturity. But she knows parenting waits for no one. The numbers finalize.
Okay. Well, good thing about it is that I can continue to move forward and place him on child support today because he was served to be here. And he's technically on notice. So we're going to go ahead and move forward based on the testimony that you gave. Okay. So at 120.
Obligations set. And with them comes the lesson no one can escape. Parenting is forever. His youth offers no shield, no free pass. What both fathers learn, though from opposite ends of life's journey.
$1,000 a year. That's what you said he makes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I have his gross at $10,000 a month. That would bring his net to $7,584.25. And you say you all have 2 children and he has 1 outside.
Is the same. Child support is about teamwork, not rivalry, and the child's future always comes first. In this courtroom, no parent truly wins or loses. Only the child.
That brings his child support to about $1,706. You said health insurance is $326 for the children?
Yes.
Okay. So he's going to reimburse half of that to you. So that $163 plus $1,706.
Child gains the stability they deserve, enforced by law, sealed by the gavel, and carried forward by the sacrifices of those who brought them into the world. In Judge Vonda's courtroom. The stories never look the same, but the lesson always echoes.
Child support amount to $1,869 per.
Child support isn't punishment, it's partnership, enforced by law when cooperation fails. One day, a weary father raises his child alone, clinging to fairness while the absent mother dodges responsibility. Another, a grandmother stands tall, filling the gap left by parents too distracted by luxury or excuses,